as iconic and beautiful as Swan Lake. The music, the story, and of course, the dancers. Principal artist Christopher Rood joins us today, and I'm so glad you're here, but it's kind of a bittersweet season because you have some news.
I do. After 21 years with Ballet West, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to retire.
21 years is such a long time.
It really is, and boy, do I feel it.
In your body, you
yes,
mean?
In my body.
You've had some surgeries. You've had, like, how have you been able to prolong this career? Because that really is, like, I swear, double.
You know, it's a lot of it is willpower and determination, but a lot of it is physical therapy and a really, really good orthopedic surgeon.
You were telling me before we came on the air that you would keep doing this forever.
Oh, forever.
If your body let you.
Absolutely forever. Being on stage is such an incredible experience to be on stage, to communicate with an audience, to inspire love in people's soul when they're watching what we do is something I would never ever want to stop, but I can't do it at the level I want to do it anymore, so here I go.
Here you go. Here you go. Well, it's wonderful because Swan Lake kicks off tonight and it runs all the way through the 23rd. So there are 11 opportunities to be able to see Christopher in his element as principal artist. But this is something that isn't just, I mean, it's all in the family. Tell us about your background because your parents also on Ballet West.
Yeah, so my father, Tom Rood, was one of the founding members of Ballet West in 1963. My mother came on board with the company in 1967. And they danced until 1975 when he got a job with San Francisco Ballet. I was raised at San Francisco Ballet and in San Francisco, and then I made my way back to Utah to go to the University of Utah and ended up restarting my dance training and joining Ballet West.
No, your parents, I'm sure they're so proud. Are they here in Utah right now?
No, my mother and my stepfather, they live in San Francisco where I grew up.
Okay, well hopefully they'll be coming back at some point.
Absolutely are.
To cheer you on in this last season. Let's talk about the ballet itself. I've heard it's quite a production.
It is. It's huge. It's grand. It's a spectacle. There's 60 dancers on stage. There's 48 musicians in the pit, and there's 40 crew members doing the work of what seems like 100 crew members every single show. It's 4 acts. It's the most beautiful Tchaikovsky music. It's just an incredible spectacle. And it's really about that most relatable theme, you know, evil and oppression being overcome by love and sacrifice.
And what's the storyline? Remind our viewers.
So the evil sorcerer Rothbart changes the young maiden Odette into a swan, and he has his sort of flock of swans that he, you know, holds and keeps. And, you know, this lachrymose prince is having his birthday and runs off into the forest to go hunting and sees this swan, and they fall in love. And but then, of course, there's the plot shift in the 3rd act when the evil sorcerer Rothbart sends his daughter, who he's made look like Odette that he's fallen in love with in the forest, to woo him, and he swears to love her, and then it's all a big trick, and then he runs into the forest sad. And anyway, it's, you know, it's one of those old-fashioned fairy tales, but the themes are all so relatable.
Christopher, does it help if people heading into the ballet have done a little bit of background on the storyline, that they kind of know what they're looking for, or do you have to know the history and background of it?
You know, honestly, if you want to, go right ahead. I think that it is incredibly apparent. Adam Skloot's staging for Ballet West is such a clear, straightforward, modern classic of this piece. It hasn't been modified to be modern, but it's just such a clear presentation of this story. I think it's relatable and understandable for everybody.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. I've been, but it was years ago. So I think this is my year. This is my year, Christopher, to go. What do you hope the audience will walk away with, just as your own gift to them, as, you know, your last season? What's the message? What feeling do you want them to have?
You know, we're in the business of healing souls, of giving people, you know, an opportunity to watch love and those most visceral of human emotions on stage. So I hope what I give people, and what Ballet West always gives people, and all art gives people, is a chance to take a deep breath and release the burdens of an increasingly tumultuous real world, so that we can enjoy those feelings that, you know, are most core to who we really are.
So poignant and so beautifully said. 21 years at Ballet West and only 11 more opportunities to go witness this artistry. So please, everybody, do go check out all the information information at balletwest.org or call the number right there on your screen. From one dancer to another, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much, Allie.
Thank you for coming today, and all the best to you.
Thank you. You too.
All right, still to come at the end of the show, everybody, how to declutter your digital life. Stick with us. We'll be right back after this.